An NFL draft expert has the Denver Broncos bolstering their defense with the 29th overall pick in the 2023 draft. What's up, guys? Welcome to Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels where we are dedicated to bringing you content about our favorite sports teams. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, guys, if you could just do me a favor and smash the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Those are two free and easy ways that you can help show your support, and I really appreciate all the support that you guys have shown over the past couple of days. We recently went over 1,200 subscribers, and we've gained almost 20 subscribers over the past couple of days. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all your love and support, guys. I really appreciate it. So with the Denver Broncos season officially over and only one game left to be played this year, obviously the Super Bowl, it is officially draft season, Broncos country. I admit I am late to the game a little bit on this one. I know there are many people out there that start draft season well into like October, November, but for me, I have so much going on that I barely have time to get to it once the Broncos regular season officially wraps up. I, in fact, just now started evaluating the quarterbacks in this year's draft, but now that we're officially in the offseason, it is time to get full swing into draft content both here on Denver Broncos Syndicate as well as on my other channel, Sparkin Sports NFL, where we cover the other 31 teams in the NFL. If you have yet to check that channel out, I would also really appreciate it if you could do so. With draft season officially upon us, for at least most of us anyway, ESPN's Mel Kiper, who is widely considered the godfather of the NFL draft, has recently released his first NFL mock draft for 2023. Now, the Broncos, of course, do not have their own first round pick, which became the 5th overall pick. That ended up going to Seattle thanks to the Russell Wilson trade. However, we do have the 29th overall pick, which originally belonged to the San Francisco 49ers. We ultimately ended up acquiring it from the Miami Dolphins in the Bradley Chubb trade, and that pick was recently solidified with San Francisco's loss in the NFC Championship game on Sunday. Although Kiper made this mock a few days ago, he did project that the 49ers were going to lose in the championship game, so this mock does reflect the Broncos having the 29th overall pick. Now, the Denver Broncos over the past couple of years have traded away their top 2 edge rushers, obviously with Bradley Chubb going to Miami last season, and the season before that we shipped off Von Miller to the Los Angeles Rams. Although we have had some younger guys in that unit step up, such as Baron Browning, we've also had some guys such as 2022 second round draft pick Nick Benito, who have kind of struggled to come into their own as a player. So we definitely are going to need to bolster that unit this upcoming season. Now, I know you can definitely make the argument that if the Broncos are going to take an edge rusher here, why did you trade away Von Miller and Bradley Chubb in the first place? And I can't necessarily say I disagree with you, but nonetheless, with the 29th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, Mel Kiper has the Denver Broncos selecting Isaiah Foskey, edge rusher out of Notre Dame. Here's what Kiper had to say about Foskey. Denver traded away prime picks to get Russell Wilson last offseason, and it got back this one after dealing Bradley Chubb to the Dolphins before the deadline at midseason. Suddenly, when you look at this depth chart, there's no Chubb or Von Miller exploding off the edge, even though defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero did a great job with what he had this season. Because it's a little too late in round 1 to find a surefire offensive line starter, I like what Foskey would bring to the Broncos. He had 22 sacks and 5 forced fumbles over the past 2 seasons, and at 265 pounds, he could play in a 3-4 or a 4-3 scheme at the next level. Now, it's most likely that the Broncos will continue to run their 3-4 scheme, which they have run for years, and if that's the case, they are going to need athletic edge rushers such as Bradley Chubb, Von Miller, or in this case, that would be Isaiah Foskey. So I'm curious, Broncos country, if Mel Kiper is indeed correct and there are no surefire offensive line starters available at number 29, how would you feel about us bolstering the edge rush unit, be it with Isaiah Foskey or someone else? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Gage Madrid NFL for even more Broncos coverage. And for now, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.